I have returned. You're gonna hear some beeping in a minute. It's because I'm putting a new Digimon in my Vital Bracelet before I forget. And it beeps a lot when I do that. Because like baby Digimon in the Vital Bracelet, you can't do anything with them. So it's legit just 4 hours of waiting for it to no longer be a baby. So I should put the baby in there while I'm fucking streaming. So that when I'm done, you know, it might not be a baby and I can do stuff with it. I can get it some trophies and level it up and whatnot. So, that's what I'm doing right this exact moment. And then we're gonna fight Cyclonemon. Oh. Oh, it's hatching. Oh, it's getting there. You can hear it. And there it is. I don't know what Baby Pulsemon is called, but it's been born. Alright. Back to the game. This would be a very strange battle for Floramon to Digivolve in, but it is also a bit weird that she's even here in the first place. Thirsty guys. Ooh, Cyclonemon's fast, and he's coming for us. That's interesting. I do think keeping the gang together is the right move here. Ooh, Kunemon, you got a little more speed in you now. Look, they all get their own little part of the railroad track to go on. Free chest. Saint Knuckles obtained? Is that a new move? I should probably equip them with some stuff, you know? I should probably give them some equipment. I'm like never gonna use DLC Guilmon again, by the way. As soon as I learned he only goes to Gallantmon, I was kinda like, eh. I'm glad I got him, don't get me wrong, but... What's happening? Oh, sorry, everyone had their turn. It's time to now do the anime cutscene of Floramon digivolving for some reason. Even though it definitely should be Kunemon. Super weird that they just... are not doing... fucking Dracmon on screen at all. Like, come on, Saki, we should help too! Yeah, you're right, Floramon. Puny little... What, you... Me? You are holding back. You only pretend to fight hard. Oh, Rio King didn't even get his own anime moment. What? No. You do not care about this one, so you pretend. Oh! She doesn't actually care about him. They're not real friends. This would be such an interesting moment if they fucking ever showed signs of being friends after the opening cutscene in the prologue. Get lost. You're a nuisance. No, I... Like Saki, keep it together! Do I really not want to save Rio? Am I holding the others back? Bro, what? This came out of nowhere. This is a really interesting dynamic. If she had continued once they reunited, she had continued, like, hassling him, trying to cheer him up, like, oh, I'm gonna stick with Rio, haha, like I always do. And then, like, this is her being confronted with the fact that, like, she's just doing that because it makes her feel special, being the only one that, like, bothers putting up with the loner kid, and it makes her feel, like, above others. That's an interesting character confrontation. None of that has been in this. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, Saki, don't let him get to you. I know better than anyone how much you care. Like, do you really not want to save one of your friends? I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Floramon shouldn't evolve here. No, Kunemon should evolve here. It should be an ongoing issue. Oh, I get what you're saying. The fact that her emotions aren't that strong should lead to Floramon not digivolving. And then it should reverse cycle. Cyclonemon should go after Saki now, and Rio cares enough that Kunemon digivolves. I did it because it was the good thing to do. I didn't want the others to hate me. But did I really care about Ryo's feelings? I don't know. What was I supposed to do? Like, Saki, it's okay. Floramon? Like, don't worry. You have an amazing heart. Like, just do what it tells you. That's all you need to do. What? My heart tells me? Like, ask yourself, Saki. Is it telling you to stop right now? What is my heart telling me? It's not telling me to stop. One of my friends is suffering right in front of me. And I am not about to just sit here and watch. Floramon, lend me your strength. She's gonna Digivolve. Like, that's the way, Saki. Ah! Floramon? Like, Floramon totally evolved too? Vegemon. This sucks. Sorry, Saki, your emotions were non-existent, so you got a shitty fucking champion. Everywhere I go, I see his face. Oh boy, Vegemon, yeah. Like, the strength of your convictions has made me evolve to Vegemon. Oh, amazing heart made me turn into a Vegemon. And like, now my strength matches what's in your heart. Dude, maybe this is actually perfectly poetic now that I think about it. Bro, let's all hold prayer circles for Miyu and Ryo. Okay, so like, I don't know for sure, but I feel like Miyu's gonna just end up getting a bunch of Seadramons. Like, I think she's just gonna Digivolve to Seadramon. I just gotta pray Kunamon doesn't just go to fucking Flymon. Like, alright, here we go! I hope you're ready for this, Cyclonemon! Thankfully, I wasn't that invested in Floramon, so I will never feel the need to bring Vegemon onto the team. Anyway, back to business. We're just gonna keep moving forward. Can't quite hit you, so we're just gonna end my turn and block. He's Deltamon and Cyclomon, they're moving towards each other. They're ready to collide. Would like a better view of the map, please? That's a good one. What's your attack? Oh, it's a nice 3x3. I should try and get you in the middle then. Here. Yeah, that's an all-ray. It's Digivolve time? My god, it has Poop Toss. That could have been me with Numamon. Yeah, just fire breath it. I'm not... Okay, yeah, you can't Digivolve. I was like, they didn't do his Digivolution off screen, too, did they? Who knew Floramon would turn to that? Me! Actually, I called it. Look at these cowards running defense alongside Cyclonemon. Face me head on, demon. Oh, he's one step out of reach from getting sniped. We're gonna go over here to watch my back. Yeah, we got the SP for it. Head on. Head on, baby. what does your talk do? Special defense boosted? Yeah, boost yourself, because you're about to take some fire here. The Clash of the Titans shall start 3 spaces away from each other. Yeah, get that assist going. He's running the buff strats. Kunamon, you're on your way. Kunamon doesn't have a talk, because Rio's useless. Coward! Get dodged, you fucking dweeb. Stare this fucker directly in the eyes. We're gonna move here. Just nuke you? Yeah, just fucking nuke it. We don't have to kill all of them, we just gotta kill him. Oh. Grr, cut it out. This is bad! Cyclomon's super strong! We're only 3-shotting him! We can't let that stop us, we've gotta save Rio. Come on, Agumon, keep it up. Right! Take this! Excuse me, what happened to my Tyrannomon? Ah! Whoa, Cyclomon's attack shook the whole bridge. Whoa! Kunamon's about to Digivolve to Flymon and catch him. Excuse me? Oh no! Honest to God, I thought Haru pushed him for a second. No way, they fell off the bridge? No! Haru! We've got to go save them. Time to wrap this up now. Right! This bridge fight is gonna go down in history. It's just a fucking series of events. See you next chapter. Get pooped on. Crush Cyclonemon. Oh yeah, level 30 Deltamon. That's Rio waking up. He's perfectly fine. He landed in the water. What happened? Oh right, that monster dropped me and I died. Wait, no, I'm alive. But how? I was up so high. Literally get shit on. Oh, it's just you. Well, don't scare me like that, you miserable little brat. That's the thanks I get for saving you? You save me? Ha! Don't be ridiculous. Well, whatever. Not that I care about you anyway. What was that? I don't have to take that from some little brat. What the hell's wrong with you? Don't look at me like that. Like I said, I don't care about you. Not at all. You're a monster. Help me, Mommy. Ow. Probably shouldn't try to move. You may not have died, but you were injured. Mommy, save me. Wait, that's right. I got my phone. I can call Mommy. Why isn't it working? Why? Why can't I call my Mommy? Why do you want to return to the real world? I don't belong here. This isn't my world. Takuma and the others all hate me. I know because they all treat me like dead weight. They're trying to use those monsters as theirs to get rid of me. Oh, Is that how it looks to you? That's why I want to go back. Back to my world, back to my home. But it's okay. In a minute now, Mommy will call me, and then I'll be saved. Just how long are you gonna keep deluding yourself? You should know better than anyone that your mother is never going to call you. Yeah, that's right. Mommy was always sick. I wanted to spend more time with her, but the doctor said no. I tried so hard. Whenever I was lonely, she'd tell me to be strong, but those were her last words. Trust Kunamon. Yes, that's right. Mommy's dead. Of course she's not gonna call. Of course not. This is the part where Rio's sad backstory gets explored. Now you're supposed to be sad. Please cry when the sign lights up. Yes. Now I get it. Now it all makes sense. I've died. This is the afterlife. Which means Mommy must be somewhere close by. That's it, isn't it? You're here, aren't you, Mommy? Ah, oh, please come get me. This kid is done for. He's completely snapped. Down. Oh, there you are. But I'm afraid you're too late. Wait, I think I see something. Something in the fog. Yeah, it's Mommy. I knew she'd come for me. Mommy, I'm here. You can see for yourself. Precious Rio has lost all touch with reality. Kyou. You want me to come to you? Okay, wait for me, Mommy. I'll be right there. Wiggly dunks. What is it, Chunko? Rio? Haru? Here, I found them. They're both okay. Haru. Oh, what a relief. Like Saki, your face is a mess from all those tears. I'm so glad we found them, though. Yes. And now we must make haste. The fog is starting to spread. Oh, hey, call me crazy, but is Rio running into the fog? What? Mommy, Mommy. Rio, doesn't sound like he's doing too well. Yeah, I thought I heard him laughing. Someone stop him. Oh no, guys, this is not looking good. The fog's getting real dense. You're right, this is bad. Rio, Haru, you're both in danger. Get over here, quick. What's that? Looking to where Aoi is pointing, I see a black shadow. Am I seeing things? It looked like some sort of tentacle came out of that shadow. No way! It's headed straight for Rio! Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man! That thing looks real bad news! Yes? No man left behind? Takuma, stop! Agumon, isn't there anything we can do? No, not a thing. That's just how it works. But no! Rio, what's wrong with you? Get out of there! Really appreciate my decision being ignored. Rio, you need to run. Rio, why? Why won't you run? I think he's saying something. Finally got to see you again, Mommy. And now we'll always be together. Please don't leave me again. What? It's a lot of blood. The fog. It took him. This is an interesting scene because of the spoilers they gave about the game when they were talking about it. And the fact that it really seems like it just ignored the option I chose. And all of that makes me feel like this always has to happen. And I think that's fucking stupid. I think that is tremendously stupid and bad. What? That's horrible. No way, I can't believe this. No. Oh, there's Kunamon. I didn't see him there next to Haru. Somehow, in a way that I don't fully understand, I can tell that Kunamon is sad. Aww. I actually care about this one. This fucking makes me sad. I really wasted a lot of my fucking time, huh? Not Kunamon too. He's disappearing. It can't be. Kunamon's disappearing? I literally got the highest affinity you can get with him. I think I missed one affinity check. Yeah, like, that's literally... He is the #1 person I was with. Rio is literally the person I spent the most time with. Wait, hold on. Rio has to still be there, right? No. What? Miyuki? And, you know, I talked about a spoiler. For those that don't know, I'm gonna keep it vague. They outright said in one of the presentations for this game, your choices will not affect the plot until a specific chapter. And they outright said what chapter your decisions will start affecting the plot. This is not it. So that, mixed with the fact that I chose to run and save him, and they didn't even try to, feels like this is, like, guaranteed to happen. Or they just lied during the presentation. Problem I have is maybe the path around is locked. So that's explicitly what they said during the presentation. There is a specific chapter where your decisions will branch what plot you are on, what story route you are on. They explicitly said your story route does not change until that chapter. Now, they could be lying, because I thought it was insane that they said something like that. Or they could be exaggerating, and him living or dying does not affect the story route you go on at all. But I think that's a little crazy, especially considering we did everything we could with him. And even when we made progress with him, at no point did he show any signs of improving in terms of being insane. Which to me feels like Rio is the obligatory, we have to kill him off to prove that people are going to die, is what this feels like to me. We took a character, we had him fucking break down, and no matter what you do, he doesn't get fixed because we're going to kill him to prove there's a point. Because we have to prove there's stakes. Now, I don't know why you can't just do that with the professor instead of just knocking him off a bridge, but whatever. Why is she shaking her head like that? Is she telling me I should give up? Takuma! Haru? What happened to Rio? Was he gave up on himself? Simply, it's gonna be he can be saved in the true route / end. So this world consumed him. You gotta play all 3 routes first. Even after the fog lifted and the shadow vanished, there was still no sign of Rio. I'm not really sure what Haru meant by what he told me, but I do know one thing for certain. Rio is dead. Why would that be the one thing you know for certain? I'm willing to assume that, don't get me wrong. It's weird that that is the one thing you know for certain. After all that, Shuji eventually got us to calm down and we returned to the school. Leave it to Shuji to step up in a situation like that and get us all back and say, Shuji hasn't done shit! What do you mean leave it to Shuji? It should be like, leave it to Aoi to step up. Fucking get us to calm down. Legit, it feels like this moment you're going, oh, well now you know we are serious that people die, but it just feels cheap. Yes! Because any other character, I would be like, oh shit, did I fuck something up? With Rio, Rio is the character I put the most effort into because he felt like the one that needed the most effort to be saved. And so him dying tells me either your choices do not mean shit, which is what they told us in the presentation, which is bad, or it tells me you have to be pin fucking perfect with your decisions, or we will kill them off in heartbeat. That's also bad. Kaito was next to recover. He was all ready to go to the amusement park and find Miu. But the rest of us managed to convince him to come back to the school instead. Shuji made the case that we could search more effectively after we regroup. But I want to go on record. I don't want to shit on this game too much, because I have been having fun. I think this chapter fucking fell apart. I think every plot point in this specific chapter was fucking nonsense, and somehow felt rushed while also being damn near 4 fucking hours long. All the while, I just saw someone tweet that Digimon Survive is a 34 out of 10 game. It's also the one character people probably don't like the most. If this character always died, then it should have been Aoi or Minoru, your kayfabe best friend. I think if any character should always die, it should be the fucking professor who did die. Presumably. We can't even say that with confidence. I'll say with confidence that Rio's dead because they blood splattered the screen. That's fine by me. Even the professor, I think, is up in the air as like a fake out. He's probably dead, but they're so confident about Ryu. We still need to find Miu. Jesus Christ. And after seeing what happened to Rio, even Kaito must have realized the need for caution. And also, like, just ignoring this plotline in terms of this chapter falling apart, just the minor shit, like Dracmon just already having his champion form, we're just not gonna do that on screen. The most random Floramon Digivolution when we forgot that it's like they were like, oh, we're gonna kill Rio now? Oh my god, we had him with, Saki at the start, didn't we? Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. Quick, do a little drama between them or something. You know, he's still falling somewhere. It makes more sense the professor was the first one. And I guess he technically was, but they didn't learn anything from that death. Like this one is supposed to teach you it matters. Everyone else was pretty... And I want to be clear. I think you should give the professor a Digimon and still kill him off first. I think you need to make the professor a character and give him a Digimon and then do what you just did with Rio, but to the professor. If you have... I don't think you should force anyone to die, period, if the right decisions are made. But if you have to, that's who you do it with. Everyone else was pretty upset and shaken from having witnessed Rio's death. It was dark by the time we got back, and we were exhausted. Nobody bothered with dinner. The others mostly seemed to collapse in a sleep, though I found that impossible. My mind kept coming back to the same thought. Surely there must have been something more I could have done. Maybe if we'd all worked together, or I'd been more determined, or... When Rio was in trouble, if only we had... I genuinely do not know, because we fucking did literally... I was determined to help him. I like how when you hover over it, it slowly turns to the color, in case you're, like, debating it. I had fucking determination to save him. At no point did I ever leave him behind, and none of it mattered. It's no use. I can't think of anything. For one thing, that fog is still a complete mystery, not to mention the shadow. And more importantly, deep down, somehow I knew there was nothing I could do. And more importantly, deep down, somehow I knew there was nothing I could do. That is them fucking telling you your decisions did not matter here. God, and that's why Kunamon doesn't talk either. They put the least amount of effort into that Digimon because they were going to get rid of it no matter what. It's starting to get cold. If I stay like this, I'll probably end up getting sick. We definitely should have made that prayer circle for Kunamon. Even if I can't sleep, maybe I should just lie down for a while. This game is being reviewed bombed because people are complaining it's a visual novel. Is it? That sucks. Maybe you should have marketed your game more, Bandai. Because, like, all the marketing they had did explicitly say, hey, this is, like, 75% visual novel. But, you know, their marketing was, like, 5 ads. It sounded like Agumon. Takuma! Agumon? Takuma, what if we could go back in time and stop this from ever happening? Some sort of raging loop. Takuma, are you alright? You seem kinda out of it. Yeah, man, Ryo's fucking... Kunamon's dead. That was my top of my character list. I've been thinking about Ryo. Okay. So fucking disinterested. There must have been something we could have done to save him. Maybe if we'd started earlier. I knew, when he couldn't open up to Kunamon, when he got so scared of Dakugamon, how he acted in that classroom, on the trail, or even just talking with him, it was clear. I knew he was struggling, but I didn't help him. Fuck you. This is explicitly here to make every person who plays the game think that the people they don't spend time with could die. This would manipulate every single person but me. Because I literally did this. I literally did try to help him. And the game told me no. A good Digimon to give a professor would be like a Gomamon or Agumon expert. Give him Gomamon. Fuck it. Why not? Yeah, if you're gonna give him a Digimon and kill it off for Digivolves, give him a Digimon that everyone knows the Digivolutions to. Like, yeah, Kunamon could have gone to Flymon. That's pretty basic. We'll fucking never know. I just let him suffer. Factually untrue. What do you think might have changed things, Takuma? Him talking with us. We did literally everything. You know, I wish Ryo had talked more with the rest of us. That way he wouldn't have felt so alone. He would have found a place with us. But it's not like I've got all the answers. Who knows if what I did was right or what I should have done differently. Not me, that's for sure. Takuma, I can tell that you're hurting. You're right, Agumon. I hurt so much. Kunamon, I fucking am so mad Kunamon's dead. And what's worse is that even after losing Ryo, there's no clear way out of this. Arukenimon is still after us, and maybe that amusement park is crawling with enemies. Plus, if we have been transported to some other world, is there even a way back? I don't know. I just don't know. What are we even supposed to do? Takuma? If I may say something funny, the voice that I have planned for Syakomon, I was trying to be different. The one concern I had with Syakomon's voice was that occasionally I think it might have been too similar to Ryo's voice. But I guess I don't have to worry about that anymore. Takuma, listen. I may not know much, but I do know one thing very important. And it's that if you try, Takuma, you can do anything. Apparently can't save Ryo. Whether you team up with the others or just blindly press on, in the end, you'll succeed. Ha ha! Where's this coming from? I'm not that special. But you are, Takuma. I know it. You're the protagonist, and I believe in you. Agumon. Aglumon. Thanks. That actually makes me feel better. Maybe now I'll be able to get some sleep. Really? Then I'm glad. Good night, Agumon. Oh, you know what an insane power move would be? An absolute, just big nuts as hell power move is if... You would have to rework the entire game to do this, I want to be very clear. But it would be a massive nuts move. Whatever... You get to this point, right? And instead of Ryo dying, you die. Takuma dies. Alright? And they established that Takuma dies because while he was going around trying to look out for everyone, trying to bond with everyone, no one was bothering to look after him. Because it's only him going around bonding with people. No one's trying to go out of their way for him. So he fails and he dies. And then, because you play as all the Digimon anyway, they swap your character and you play as whatever character you bonded with the most. Because now you can establish that character, you spent the most time bonding with them, they're gonna be fine, and now you know it matters that you bond with people, because the guy, Takuma, who no one bonded with, is the one that dies. Now, you do have to rework the entire fucking game, but I think that would be a good concept. The fact Kunamon was being so adorable 100% of the time, its death hurt way more than it should. Kunamon was legit my favorite. I literally don't give a shit about most of the humans in this. I care about a couple of the Digimon. Kunamon was my absolute favorite. Good night, Takuma. Oh, by the way, Thorin said he thought this game was alright. He's already beaten it. Thought this game was alright, but there were like some stuff he hated. I guarantee you, like most